Who's going to grab the whole shot? Breyer, Robinson, Daniels, and Ott on the front row. Light is green, clutches are coming out. Breyer on the inside. Dallas takes him into the turn number one. Daniels, Ott goes to the high side.
Yeah, James Ott's around the outside. He's going to have a good run. He gets blocked just a little bit there from Daniels moving up the racetrack. Breyer Bauman, what is he going to do? He's behind Dallas. Daniels is probably going to play out in his favor just a little bit.
Daniels leads lap number one. Here comes Ott to second. Breyer's not done. He goes to the bottom side. Now Robinson rails it around the outside. He's trying to take third. Breyer says not so fast.
Yeah, but Ben Lau's coming up from that second row as well. James Ott takes over the lead from Dallas Daniels, and Breyer Bauman needs to go along with him. They need to get by Dallas Daniels as quick as they can.
Here comes Dallas Daniels up the inside, trying the Tom Drain line. Takes the spot away from the 19 bike. Now here comes the 44. Robinson goes to second.
Yeah, and Ben Lau's actually by Breyer Bauman. Now Ben Lau is on his way to the front. Ben Lau in third place. Breyer Bauman.
Oh! Ott is down on the front straightaway. Ott, the 19 goes down. Another rider down. Another rider down.
Oh, man. Breyer Bauman just came together, I think, with James Ott a little bit there. And
4 riders down. At least looks like three or four riders are down on the front straightaway. The season finale, it comes down to this. Daniels grabs the whole shot. Breyer goes into second. Here comes Ben Lau, the 25 to third.
Ben Lau getting another good start. Breyer Bauman does not move up the racetrack at all. He's going to stay in the wheel tracks of Dallas Daniels. Ben Lau takes over second momentarily up the racetrack a little bit. Breyer Bauman's going to get held up here. No, he's able to roll through it. I thought Ben Lau might be able to roll in.
Ben Lau up there in that third spot. Here comes Brandon Robinson. He's trying to go on the outside of Ben Lau, take that third spot away. Dallas slips a little wide. Here comes Breyer. Breyer Bauman to the lead.
Breyer Bauman squares him up. Dallas Daniels does not immediately take a shot back. He doesn't need to. Dallas Daniels just needs to stay in the wheel tracks of Breyer Bauman for this championship. But does he want to win this main event?
Here comes the 44. Brandon Robinson looking for third. Robinson gets by the 25 of Ben Lau, goes to third. Now he goes up the inside. Here comes Robinson to second. Harley Davidson's 1 and 2.
4 minutes to go, plenty of time in this one.
Halfway flags are out, 4 minutes down, 4 minutes and 2 laps remaining of the season. Breyer Bauman leads on the 3. Brandon Robinson closing up on that 44 Harley Davidson.
Dallas Daniels doing exactly what he needs to do in this one to try and win this championship, using that rear brake, blowing that thing to try to get as much traction as he can. A lot less electronics this year than last. Trent Lowe takes the shot up the inside. He will make the pass on Dallas. Dallas squares it up, takes the position back from Trent. Trent spun up a lot there.
The 48, though, is making his way towards the front. Dallas Daniels still trying to hang on and get that championship. This is the battle for third place, the last spot on the podium. This is the battle for third. Breyer Bauman continues to lead, doing what he needs to do to win the championship. There's the white flag. 1 lap around Lake Ozark short track for Breyer Bauman, doing what he needs to do to try to win the championship. Down the back straightaway for the final time on the Harley Davidson. Number 3, the Rick Ware Racing Harley Davidson leads him off at turn number 4. Breyer Bauman wins the season finale. And here is your 2025 champion, Dallas Daniels on the Estenton Yamaha. The last race of the season. Watching for the green light, and it is on, and here we go into the first corner. Braden Fanders grabbing the whole shot on the 83.
Yeah, Braden Fanders able to get the start for the first time today. Tom Drain back in 4th right now. We've got 2 first impressions. Husqvarna's in front of Tom Drain. This is the biggest challenge we've seen for him all day.
Out front, Fanders looking for his first ever win. Here comes Tadman in second. He's looking for his third.
Let's see, is Fanders, is he going to be able to stay calm and be able to get a gap on this thing? Right now, Tom Drain trying to see where the line is. Tadman's rolling around the outside of Fanders. Is he going to be able to finish the pass? He is. Fanders slides up just a little bit. No, Fanders runs it in deep into 1.
Up the racetrack goes the 83. To the bottom of the racetrack comes the 228. Tadman trying the low line for the first time tonight, trying to make the pass. The pass for the lead, going into 3.
Yeah, and these two have a little bit of history. They came together in Springfield Mile. Fanders ended up going down, but Tadman will lead us this time by.
And Fanders getting back by Tadman. Tadman, who won his first 2 races of his career out in California earlier this year. He'd love to win the final race of the season. He got credited for a podium as Drain sends it up the inside. The 59 trying to make the pass by the 83.
It was textbook. He had to do that. He has to cut off Fanders. He looks over. Now, Fanders has to immediately attack back. He has to go back up the inside of him, but he's not going to know what to do going into turn 1 here. He doesn't know how low Tom Drain's going. Now, Tadman has to try to keep going, but he's going to do the same thing to him here in about 2 laps.
Here comes Drain now. See if he can do the same move on the 228. Now, in the catbird spot now is the 83. If he can watch the 59, see what he's doing, maybe he can do the same thing.
Yeah, but Drain's going in so low that for Fanders to be able to go in lower than him, it's going to be tough. But Tom Drain takes the shot. He's going to get it. Can Tadman turn up underneath him? He needs to. He needs to get the drive back by him. He will. He has to run it off in here.
Short track racing at its finest here in Missouri. Tadman goes back out in front. Drain goes back to second, and don't count out Fanders in third.
So Tadman needs to adjust. Let's see how quick he is at learner. He does it. He moves up the racetrack still. Now he needs to get back underneath Drain or roll around the outside. If he's able to do that, he cannot allow Drain to clear him one lap.
Drain goes up the inside, takes the lead. Tadman's kind of hung out to dry on the high side. Now Tadman tries to square up the corner in turn number 4. Here they come to the front straightaway. Tadman almost hits the back tire of the 59 by.
So Tadman's got a minute left to try and figure something else out here, but Tom Drain going in so low into one there. We have a red flag.
Is out. The hands were coming up as we saw that as they come onto the back straightaway. There's a rider down in turn 3 and 4.
It's going to be Bruner.
Tadman on the pole. Lights are green. Tadman's trying to get through the gearbox as fast as he can. Here comes Drain looking at the outside. Now slams on the brake and goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Drain goes to the lead.
Yeah, Tadman didn't need to do that. He needed to stay down lower, even if he went it a little bit slower, because now Drain has the advantage. Fanders is going to go up the inside of Tadman as well, not able to finish it. Tadman, what are you going to be able to do?
Out front, we got a new leader. He's the champ, 59, Drain out front, Tadman, Fanders. Now Fanders has company. Here comes Santero on the 75.
This is what a single file restart does. Santero is now in the mix of it. Tadman committing to the outside line. Fanders falls back to third. Chad goes back to 5th.
Santero up to 3rd now. Fanders goes back to 4th. Still looking to celebrate his first podium.
And Scotty, nobody else is going in low into turn 1. Tom Drain, our leader, who's walking away with it. Santero up the inside. No, he's not able to finish it. But why is nobody moving down into turn 1?
Nobody's trusting it right now. The time is about to expire.
There goes Tadman. He tries to do it as well. He does a good job of it, but Santero's going to try to square up the corner. Will he get the run on it?
He does.
Yes, he will.
Santero goes to 2nd. They're chasing the number 59 Santero. Tadman's not done around the outside. Santero on the inside. 2 laps to go.
Santero charging. He was able to get a better drive off of turn 2 here. Tadman, that's the problem with experimenting with new lines. You don't know what it's going to do, and that cost him a spot.
Can the 75 take his first career win? He's up to 2nd. He's running out of time. The white flag is out here in Missouri.
Santero, what does he have? He's going to have to try to get a run down this back straightaway, take a shot. He does. He's going to have a good drive down the back straightaway here, Scotty.
Here comes the 75. What can he do with the 59? Last lap, last corner of the season. Santero with nothing to lose, trying to square up the corner. It's going to be your 2025 singles champ. Drain wins the season finale. Santero ties his career best finish with 2nd.